Hey you guys, it's your girl Internet, and today we coming at you with a video, and this from Gene Dale breaks silence on Diddy's arrest and reveals who the celebrities who's like all involved in with it. So, like now they got him in handcuffs. He's in jail. They done denied him like 3 times bail. So like it's pretty much it. He might have just gone and just start spilling the beans on these people. He might have just gone and start doing it because he finna go down. He might as well take some more people with him. That's just me because I wasn't the only one that was doing this stuff now. So let's see what Mr. Jean got to say. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you can see me. And let's get into this video.
He ran up into his house. People will tell you, or people knew that it was just a matter of time that they was going to indict him and bring him in to see the judge, bro. It was just a matter of time. I just figured out with the grand jury and their different sessions and stuff like that, and then what one of the witnesses told me, I just figured it out that it was going to be around September that they were going to bring him in, bro. People might not understand. It's difficult when you see a brother that has so much promise become an icon as far as in the music business and stuff that he did, to turn around and just tear his whole life down. But it's all because of his mentors and the people that trained him and taught him the music business.
Oh God!
You know, it's all about the people who trained and taught him the music business. Because Puff wasn't he wasn't born a monster. You know what I'm saying? He was made into a monster, brother. Do you understand what I'm saying? He was made into a monster from the stuff that happened to him, the things that he had to do. You understand? The things that he had to do to become who he is. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like this, brother. You never like something so much that you can't do without, and you never be willing to do anything to get where you want to be at. You got to have principles, you got to have morals, you got to keep with that stuff. And in that music business, a lot of that stuff get thrown out the window. You understand? And that's what happened to him. He started doing the things to other people that was done to him.
Okay, yeah, okay.
To keep it frank, he was doing the things to other people that was done to him. And it is what it is. You got to know better.
Yeah.
And if you know better, you will do better.
Yeah.
When he was in New York City, he was like that gecko from the Geico commercial. Then he turned and started when he lived in Cali and Miami, he turned into Godzilla. I would see him talk about how he using drugs. He was never like that. Smoking cigarettes, smoking weed and everything like that. He turned into something that you could consider a monster, bruh. Then he started doing things to people, you understand, that he learned. That's a learned behavior, bruh. Now, I'm not saying that.
Okay, so like, that's just me. I feel like just because something happened to you, you shouldn't have to turn around and do it to other people because you had to do things like this to get into the industry. So now you want to see, like, do they want it so bad that they'll do the same thing that I did? Because it just made me feel like you know what you did was wrong, but you want to see if someone else gonna do it. Also, if someone else gonna be just as wrong as you were. Like, if I had the power like that, and I wouldn't want to try to bring people in like that the wrong way, because you already know on down the line, so many years, that stuff gonna catch up with you, and it's catching up to him now. So why would you do that? You got people scared of you and stuff. You kicking, beating people. Your bodyguard up here telling all of it. It's a paycheck for everything. And he shouldn't have did it like this. That's just me. It's a lot of shady stuff Diddy and did.
That he may have been doing a couple of things here and there with women, stuff like that in
Okay,
New
I
York.
get that
But the
part.
things that there's talking about that he was doing, bringing in prostitutes to have sex with his girl and all that stuff like that, that was some crazy stuff to me, man. So I'm just looking at this whole thing, man, and you had asked me, and we don't have these conversations like most people do. We're gonna go back and you're gonna tell me what we're gonna talk about this. You said, I'ma ask you how you feel, bro. I don't want no man to ever go to jail and be leaving their kids behind, be leaving their family behind. You understand? But some dudes belong in jail
Yeah.
based on what they do
Yeah.
and how they do it. We know that to be true. And it's just this situation, man. When they get down to all the facts and all what happened, he may belong in jail, bro. And that's not my doing. That's not Cassie doing. That's his doing
Yeah.
and his learned behavior from the people that mentored him. You
I
gotta
wanna go back and
realize, man,
find out
you
who
gotta
did him
he learned from
like
Andre
that.
Harrell. He learned from Russell Simmons. He
Oh.
learned from Clyde Davis. You understand? When those people are 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 telling you that they were heavy into the drugs, they was heavy into beating women and doing things at that age, at that crazy stage, that's gonna make him think that he could get away with the same thing that they was getting away with back then.
Nope.
You understand? The things that he was saying, you know, the touchy-feely between two men and all that stuff like that, man. All that, he learned that from them dudes. When I told y'all the story, when me and my man went up to Russell Simmons and he had a house and he had a man in bikini drawers in his bedroom, in his bed. You understand? Bruh, this is that he learned. I'm assuming he learned it from them.
You
Let
don't
me
mean you
put
gotta
that.
do it.
And I'm not gonna say alleged because I saw that for my own self. My man was with me, Slick was with me, and we saw that for our own self. You understand what I'm saying? So these are behaviors and things that with drugs and all the stuff that's going on, pills, drinking, uh, it can make this man into a monster, and that's what it did, bruh. It made him into a monster, bruh. I personally feel like he got a lot of the things that he did from his mentor, and then he probably did it to the 10th power. You understand? Russell Simmons admitted that he was a drug abuser. You understand? Russell Simmons admitted that he used to put his hands on women. So it's a learned behavior, bruh. Some of that stuff may be in him through his childhood. Through his childhood, he may have some of that things in him, but a lot of things that he was doing was a learned behavior, bro. You just don't just turn it in a matter of years the way he was doing people, man.
Yeah.
You understand? Check this out, bro. He led Biggs to his death. He caused a rift between Wolf and BMF that led to Wolf death. Cussed Wolf mother out. Lied about owing him $300,000. Cause you had asked me how I feel, and I'm gonna get into how I feel. Took a good friend of ours who raised money when he had the City College tragedy. A good friend of ours did things to make him popular in Harlem. Let him hang with us, be part of our crew the whole 9 yards. Disrespected him and wouldn't help him. This is how I feel about him being locked up and going to jail. Some people, their karma is so strong for what they do and what they did. The stuff that he did to Craig Mack. You understand what I'm saying? The stuff that he did to Black Rob and all those people in the spiritual world right now. His karma was about to catch up. It was bound to catch up with him. You understand what I'm saying? His karma was bound to catch up with him, brother. So all these things that's going on right now, the learned behavior, what he got from these people who was not living spiritually correct with their behaviors and the things that they've done, he go and transfer and do that to people with the fact of all these people that he's hurt, that always helped him and been on his side and been there for him. What's happening to him now?
He deserve it.
It's one of the greatest tragedies that we're gonna ever read about, bruh.
And see, like, you just can't do people wrong. Especially when people who been there for you, by your side for a long time. You know you deserve that. You know you deserve it. Point blank period. I mean, like, dude, that's so messed up. Like, you could tell he was sick. That day Mike Tyson, I can't get out of my head. Mike Tyson said, nah, it's all about the Benjamin. You better go on back. Get away from me with all that stuff. And like Cat Williams said, you got to tell him no. Diddy likes to party. You got to tell him no. And so, you know, when you get around him, he gon' do you in. And then you cut somebody's mom out and tell them that they owe you $3,000. How could you do that? Like, dude, this dude's sick than a mug.
This is going to be one of the greatest tragedies that Shakespeare couldn't write in Richard. He couldn't write it in Macbeth. He couldn't write this shit in Romeo and Juliet. This is going to be one of the greatest tragedies of hip-hop, along with Pac's death, along with Big's death.
Yep. Because it all gonna wind back down to him.
And he brought it on himself because he knew that he was wrong, and he knew that he learned something that wasn't right. He know different from right and wrong, bro. You have a way to change. You know when something is right and when something is wrong.
Yep.
And you know if you're wrong, you get help.
Yep.
He didn't choose none of that, bro. He chose to be who he is.
Yep.
And now he gonna learn.
Yep.
It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
That is. That man up there spin.
I made over 6 figures.
That man ain't lying. That man is not lying. That dude deserved every bit of it. Now he finna see how it feel to just get taken advantage of. He finna see. He finna see what he's on. But you know what? He already like doing stuff like that. So he probably finna go to paradise. He probably is. He probably finna just go to paradise. Because he like tearing cakes and all that good stuff. But you guys, you tell me what y'all thought of the video. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, you guys.